kletsen. Nein, nie kletsen. Emma, mir kletsen. Oh, so ja, ne Milanito. Schianito.
Sind wir schon dran?
Wie. Was ist denn der Schneid? Ich hab ein Modesglas. Wo gibt's nur
dort, wo die Liebe ist.
Ja, bei uns gibt's neue Nonnen.
Du hast
Oh, hey, welcome back to Beyond the Grave Media. This is Josh here. You guys, I'm checking in with you out there in YouTube land. Hopefully you're doing good. You're enjoying your day. It's Tuesday. I can almost guarantee that you're having a better day than I am. I just got back from the dentist 5 times in like a month and a half. So my teeth have been just getting worked on over and over. So if I start to drool, if I get that kind of like dope stare where I'm looking off in the distance, just grab me by the neck and pull me back into frame. Say, Josh, you're rambling, dude. Let's stick with the matter on hand. Regardless, I hope that you're doing well, man. I've been thinking about you. I missed you all. So let's talk about The Exorcism of Emily Rose from 2005. This is my original copy that I got from Bend, Oregon in 2005. A little backstory, if you haven't seen my other video on it, I'm a huge fan of this movie. When this movie was coming out, I was captivated. Like, I would be like doing some dishes, doing some things in the living room, and all of a sudden the TV bump, the trailer would start, the little teaser. It was saying, based on the true story, the terrifying true story of Emily. And I was like, what is this? Because I've always been infatuated with possession movies and true crime. So I was like, putting those two together is just a no-brainer for me. Shout out to The Exorcist, my favorite fucking movie, right? So when it comes to Emily Rose, I could not wait to watch this movie. I moved from Pendleton, Oregon, the shithole of the world, fucking redneck conservative horribleness, all the way to Bend, Oregon. And I couldn't quite catch it in the theater. Remember, it was August 30th when I moved, and it fucking snowed. It snowed driving there. And I was like, it's fucking not even September. So anyway, I go to the Blockbuster, my Blockbuster, right? Which was the last Blockbuster ever currently. And I bought this movie, The Exorcism of Emily Rose. It was like $25. How many times can I say that? And I brought it home and I proceeded to, really unnerve myself and definitely creep out my roommates watching this movie. I must have watched it like 5 times in the first month. This is a movie that I think gets better with time because you pick up on little details, right? Before there was a lot of tropes necessarily, I think that Emily Rose did it better than a lot of movies out there. If you're not familiar with the story, it follows this young gal, this Catholic gal, Emily Rose, who, she's kind of got this religious, kind of almost like Pentecostal apostolic upbringing where, she lives at home, she fathers all these cats, right? She plays some music and really she's a homebody. She's got a ton of kids on a farm. Not a lot of culture. That's kind of how it starts. She ends up going off to school and she becomes, aware of these demonic presence, I guess, where she starts to wake up at a certain time at night, 3:00 a.m., the witching hour, the inversion of Christ, right? For you newbies out there. She smells something burning. Anytime you smell something burning, dude, that's a really bad sign in a horror movie. So she follows her nose, right? She's in the college dorms and she's able to fight off this demonic presence. Eventually, this demonic presence becomes stronger and stronger and it ends up taking her over. And what's cool about this movie is it kind of plays like this courtroom drama with some like horrific montage images kind of all spliced in together. And so when it shows her losing her mind, she'll just be in a classroom, it'll be dark, and she'll be looking outside and the clouds will form like a face in the background. Really, really cool effects that will freak her out. She'll leave class, she'll be like running down the street and everybody she sees, like their face will kind of do the Jacob's Ladder thing where they'll just melt. Cab drivers go by, she goes into a church, her only safe space, right, to kind of feel closer to God, confess her sins, whatever's going on to get rid of this entity. And of course, the people in the church are possessed. and we're all experiencing it. And we're not sure. I mean, I think as the viewer, especially if you're raised religious like I was, we have a ringside seat, and we kind of buy into what's happening with this film, where we're like, oh shit, there's nothing she can do. And so she's looking for some sort of sanctuary. She's looking for an out. She's slowly losing her mind to where it starts to, combat her ability to eat. She stops taking her medication. She just becomes this shriveled up kind of vessel for this entity, right? And so she ends up meeting a boyfriend over there who's kind of like trying to take care of her. He lets her parents know. They bring her back, and ultimately the only thing they can figure out is they were trying this anti-seizure med called Gambutrol, which was not working for her. Hey man, let's get our parish priest out here. Let's go ahead and exorcise the demons, right? Ace Ventura or Poltergeist, and try to save her life. And so the story is really this kind of push and pull juxtaposition of how far you would go religiously versus what's medically scientific. What should you actually have to do? Are you responsible for the murder if someone dies at your own hand? And that's kind of where this movie lives. And it's done terrifically. It's got great performances. What's that dude? He's also from Singles. He's awesome, dude. Laura Linney obviously kills it. The priest is really, really well. Plays it really, really well as well. Everything in this movie feels forbidden, feels foreboding. It's got this weird kind of aesthetic to it, where even when you're at the farmhouse, you can hear the thunderclap, you can feel the windows like having dust on them, you can hear the cats hiss, you can see the bugs on the floor. This was the dude that ended up doing Sinister and the Black Phone, Scott Derrickson, I believe. This was one of his first movies, and this dude has an eye for horror and an eye for the fucking details, man. This is an incredible movie. If you had to ask my wife which movies she likes to watch but hates watching, because sometimes you can hate to watch a movie because it scares you, right? And sometimes you can really, really appreciate a movie. I think she would probably say the one she always sits up and pays attention to is Emily Rose, because it's made so well and because it's actually compelling watching the priest kind of fight for his life. And he's not going to say, yeah, no, I'm not going to admit this. Emily Rose's story was supposed to be said here. And, we're standing up for her religion, her beliefs. I'm backing her family. Excellent story, excellent effects, pretty spooky, man. Still pretty creepy. Let's talk about the best release now that I just got in for the Exorcism of Emily Rose from Via Vision. Let's go ahead and take the plastic off here. It's got the little modern violence, moderate coarse language sticker on there. I like to take those off and kind of put them on. So this is the limited edition box set here from Via Vision. Here's the back. Let you guys kind of zoom in. If it will. Zoom? Nobody? Okay. No problem. I haven't even looked at the back here. Oh my God, this is terrific. So now Via Vision is pretty notorious for having their films be Region B. That is not the case, even though it says that on this. This plays in a Region A player. I was watching it on my Xbox in the bedroom, and yeah, played really, really well. Let me get this little sticker off of here. It's got some special features. Some of them were ported over from the DVD, but there's enough special features here to kind of make this worthwhile. So this movie's about 2 hours and a minute. Inside, you get a nice thick, chunky Blu-ray case, right? Pretty standard artwork on it. It's got reversible cover art, but it's really just her kind of in the barn. There was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, that part's so intense, dude. So yeah, other cool things about this, man. I'm slurring. It does have true HD 5.1, which is kind of, usually it doesn't say the 5.1, but the true HD that it has over the audio that I watched sounds pretty damn killer. So was a big fan of that. Let's look at the art cards. Comes in a nice little sleeve here for you guys. Emily in college, the attorney there. I gotta kind of back up. The doctor that will not testify because he's scared ends up getting his comeuppance. Emily Rose there screaming. More of the priest. Pretty cool. Yeah, I never know what to do with these things, but I guess it's probably better than having a poster of Emily Rose that's going to be on your wall or something. That would be kind of, I don't know. It's kind of an odd choice, but yeah, man, Via Vision actually killed this. This thing looks like $100, man. I put it on movie mode and it it's such a good scan from view. And then of course it's got the lenticular cover art right there. So, and then the back is her. I thought that the video quality of this thing was an A+. This looks like a 4K. For being kind of a 2005, 21 years old now, this looks like $1 million. It's a 4K. I want to say is it a restoration? Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, it's also limited to 2,000 units. This is number 983 of 2,000. Like I said, it's not region B, it's region A as well. Absolutely killer, man. I scared my wife playing this on Sunday night. Had it cranked up loud to test that true HD. And she's like, do we have to do the Exorcism of Emily Rose right now? Like she says the whole title. She's like, God, because she was taking a nap. Worst way to wake up ever. When just counting off all the demons in the barn. Incredible movie. Incredible scares. I just fucking dig it, man. And you can get it at themovieroom.com right now. Courtesy of Via Vision. Use my code BEYOND10 to save 10% off. You guys, how are we doing? How are we feeling? There's a lot of cool movies coming out. I'm doing this right now instead of going to see Faces of Death. So I hope that you feel that I care about you and I love you, because I need to get a video out today. But yeah, man, Emily Rose rocks. You guys rock. If you would like, they're free. Hype if you're on mobile. Comment, talk some shit down there. What do you think about Emily Rose? And then, I mean, where does it kind of live in the upper echelon of horror films, especially possession movies? Because there's a lot of them that came out after this that just tried to copy it, that were just absolute trash. Emily Rose, Scott Derrickson, man, he actually went for it, and I love this movie. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. I got another couple of videos I'm doing. I just watched The Devil's Backbone. That's brand new 4K from Studio Canal. The 4K is stupid good. Gonna be reviewing that really soon. I got to review Dream Eater. I've watched that twice because I wasn't sure how I felt about it on the first watch, so gonna be reviewing that for the movie room as well. And then maybe I'll get to the theater and see something. Until next time, take great care. I love you so much. Cheers.